Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. Court finally announces date to rule on his bail application. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. Court finally announces date to rule on his bail application. To my dear listeners, court has finally announced his date to rule on Nnamdi Kanu's bail application. Isn't that a good news? Stay tuned as I read today's news. The Federal High Court in Abuja is poised to deliver a crucial ruling on two applications filed by Nnamdi Kanu, the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The court decision, expected on Monday, will determine whether Kanu's bail will be restored or if he will be transferred to home detention. This development comes after Kanu's legal team, led by barrister Aloy Ejimako, filed the applications seeking to restore his bail, which was initially granted to him by the court before his home was raided by Nigerian security agents in 2017, leading to his escape. Kanu, who has been detained since June 2021, was arrested in Kenya and renditioned to Nigeria, where he has been held in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. His legal team has been working tirelessly to secure his release, and the upcoming court ruling is a significant milestone in this process. The two applications before the court are critical as they seek to address the issues of Kanu's bail and detention. The first application seeks to restore Kanu's bail, which was granted to him by the court in 2017. The second application, on the other hand, seeks to transfer Kanu to home detention pending the determination of his trial. The prosecution, led by the Nigerian government, is expected to call its first witness if the court permits. This move is seen as a significant development in the case, as it indicates that the prosecution is ready to proceed with the trial. Kanu's legal team, however, remains optimistic about the outcome of the court's ruling. In a statement, Ejimako expressed confidence that the court would rule in their favor, stating that the prosecution's case against Kanu is weak and lacking in merit. The IPOB leader's detention has been a subject of controversy, with many of his supporters and human rights groups calling for his release. They argue that Kanu's continued detention is a violation of his fundamental human right and an attempt to silence him and the IPOB movement. The court ruling on Monday will have significant implications for Kanu and the IPOB. If the court rules in favor of Kanu, it will be a major victory for the IPOB and a blow to the Nigerian government effort to silence the group. On the other hand, if the court rules against Kanu, it will be a setback for the IPOB and may lead to further tensions and protests. In conclusion, the Federal High Court in Abuja is set to deliver a crucial ruling on two applications filed by Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The court's decision will determine whether Kanu's bail will be restored or if will be transferred to home detention. The outcome of the court ruling will have significant implications for Kanu, the IPOB, and the Nigerian government, and will be closely watched by many both within and outside Nigeria. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. As a matter of fact, in contribution to the news that I've read so far, these things shouldn't have gone far like this. But I think when issues arises like this, there are ways in which it can be solved. But these people should move in the right way. Even the government should have a way of settling this instead of the